good morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. So, update on Sydney, the little turd. Hey, leave that alone. He's doing well. He's not zooming around this morning. I don't know if it is that he's still feeling unwell. Sydney, no. And, excuse me, but my asthma's acting up this morning. His procedure went well. He was really tired yesterday when we picked him up. He got his rabies shot and his upper respiratory shot. So I thought, okay, at least he's had his rabies shot and that's done and that's good. No, Sydney. So after we dropped off Sydney yesterday morning, we went into Sydney. Stop it. We went in and we went to the liquidation place and I found a lot of really good stuff. And I actually found a nice big huge bag of black oil sunflower seeds. And I paid $17.99 for it. It was 18 kgs, I believe. So it was a really good deal. And because normally they're around, they're around $27 or so. So I got a really good deal there. So my birdies are going to be happy. And I picked up, they had some frozen fruit and frozen veggies. And I got a big thing of chipotle sauce. I got a, smaller bag of potatoes. That kind of thing, And, they had some of my cheese on. Normally I pay like $5.99 or maybe a little bit more for a thing of cheese, and it was $3.99. So I was really happy about that. And, I got garlic bread and pumpernickel bread and rye bread. And, I got all these, like, Chippets packages, like that you can put in desserts and cookies and that kind of stuff. Well, I want it for something else, so... But, yeah. So, from there, we drove over to Dollar Tree. And, oh my gosh, when we walked into Dollar Tree, it smelled like it was diesel fumes. It was horrible. And that didn't help my asthma out. Never mind the cold. Yesterday, it was like minus 31. It was really cold. So, anyway, so I picked a bunch of stuff up there. It got better by the time we were through, but it was still pretty bad. From there, we kind of ran over there to Dollarama because Juliet had to pick up a few things that she couldn't get at Dollar Tree. So we did that. And then we went over to the thrift store. And there I found a few things that I can use for flat finishing. And one is this, and it's like a stone or something. And it was $3.99, but I can, even though it's got a winter scene, I'm going to put something in here. I can keep the rest of this. but I want to try and get something that'll fit right here. And so hopefully I can. And we'll see how that goes. But for $3.99, and like I said, it's like a stone. So I thought, that's pretty good. Then I came across this wooden thing, and it was $1.99. They had two there, and maybe I should have picked up both of them. But I'm going to kind of perhaps whitewash this. It's like a sled, right? But I thought for $1.99, and I thought, well, I could put something. It would be good also for Valentine's Day. It's good for really any time. Just because it's a sleigh does not mean, I don't know, maybe kids did this in school as a woodworking project. I don't know. But for $2, I thought, that's pretty good. I don't know if I can get this apart. But I thought, yeah, you know what? And then I can just stand it up like this. So I might find like Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus or something and put them here. And then have a design. I don't know yet. But for $2, I thought, yeah. And it's pretty solid. Like you can see how thick the wood is here. And that. So, but I think it was well, it looks like it had been for sale somewhere else. But it's marked up, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. But, yeah. And then I found 3 skirts and, a little knick-knack for my tier tray. Juliet's bringing me some Christmas, Sydney, Christmas napkins, like the paper ones, Sydney. So from there, we were right next door to Burger King. So Juliet went in there. She was just going to get John a burger. And she ended up getting both her and John a burger. And I said, well, had I known, I said I would have gotten you to get mine. I said that because they have Beyond Meat burgers. But I said, that's okay. So then we drove over to Subway, which wasn't very far, just down the street a little bit. And I got a salad. Oh my gosh, they were skimping on everything. I had to ask for extra tomatoes because they only had 3 very thin sliced tomatoes. And I had to ask for, I think it was extra cucumbers. And extra, it was green goddess sauce or dressing or whatever. And I had a vegetable patty on that. So I had that. And that was $8.39 or something. And now it all comes in pressed paper bowls. So it doesn't come in the plastic because Canada is eliminating all single-use plastics by the 15th of the month, I think. And then next year, all single-use plastics like straws and forks, knife, cutlery, plates, all that are all being discontinued, and it has to be all like paper stuff. So Canada is trying to get ahead to try and get rid of all that plastic So then from there, we went right into Superstore because it was just right there. So then I got, they had vegan nog. They had, I didn't have to buy any of my cheese. Oh, I had to buy the veggie crumble because I can't get it out here. And I got, I'm going to be trying to make baklava. So I bought some walnuts and pistachios. Oh my gosh, are they ever expensive? Is it ever, ever, ever expensive? I think I would have to do something different with that. But I bought crushed walnuts and or finely chopped walnuts and whole pistachios, like out of the shell, right? So I got that, and I got, you know what? I didn't even pick up any tomatoes. Why didn't I pick up tomatoes? I don't know. And then, yeah, I picked up other things. And we went into the makeup section because I needed some lipstick. And I picked up a lipstick. And we walked around the store, and I had a really full cart, as per usual. And I went and, you know, we'd packed up everything, all that kind of stuff. I got out to Susie, and then we went over to Walmart, and we were walking around Walmart, and I said, and we went right by the makeup section, and I said, Juliet, I said, I don't know where my lipstick went because I don't remember it going through the till. And she said, well, you had it. And I said, well, yeah, I vaguely remember that. So then I said, but I don't have it. And so I looked through my purse. I looked through my pockets on my coat. I looked through everything because I thought maybe somehow I had done it. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. And by this time I was over in the yarn section. And so we went back to the makeup section, and I found a lipstick. It wasn't the exact number, but it'll do. And it was $10.99. And then Juliet said she had bought, I had gone already. And then Juliet had bought lipstick, and I said, what kind did you get? And she kind of told me, and I said, well, how much was that? And she said, $1.99. I thought, $1.99? Really? And mine was $10.99? Sydney. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have known. She said, but you were already gone, and I noticed it. But she wears a different shade than I do. I wear more coppery, brown, that kind of shade, and she goes more for the pink, which is good with her hair coloring. But for me, it's the copper and that kind of stuff. I'm not ostentatious where I wear really, really, bright colors. So anyway, when we were there at the yarn, we were thinking there about what kind of yarn I could use, and at first I was going to get a baby yarn, and then we decided on these, and these are Bernat premium, and because I want to make a different shawl. Now, it says it's a 4-weight. It's a medium 4-weight. And I don't know if that's going to be too thick. I don't know. But these were only $4.97, $4.87, something like that, a ball. So we were looking through all the different colors, and so we decided on this. And so we've got the pink, the seafoam green, the more turquoisey semi-blue. I got yellow. And then there's purple. Whether or not I'm going to use them all in this, I don't know. And I needed 1,000 meters. So I have more than enough because this has 329 meters in each one. So, yeah. I don't know yet. So, that was all that I got yesterday. And then we went back and we arrived to pick Sydney up. It was, I don't know, about 4:30. No, just before 4. And he was quiet and subdued and all that. And then we had to stop in St. Laurent because Juliet had to stop, drop off an envelope for Father Paul. So we did that. And then we came home and we stopped at the house here first so I could drop off Sydney and also put Lilybell out. But we were a little late for Lilybell because she pooped. And she had peed in the kitchen or the living room here. But I picked up the poop, but I just left that there because I thought, oh, I'll do it after I take Juliet home. So, anyway, I took Juliet home. It was a good thing she was there because she helped me bring everything in. And I don't have enough room in my refrigerator or my freezer for stuff. So I left stuff in bags and all that and left it outside. And I'll put it in the garage because that's the best freezer you can have. So I've got that to do. But, like, there's nothing here that will get into it, right? So, I picked up some frozen diced apples, sliced apples. And I'm going to see about using that for making puff pastry dessert. And I'll do that for Christmas. Nice apple cinnamon. I think I got Granny Smith, or did I get the Macintosh? I can't remember. But, yeah. Can't remember what else I got there at G&L. Trying to think. The thing is, when you go to liquidation places, one word of warning, if you see something and you like something, get 2 of them. Because when you go back, you're not going to find it. And that's what we saw. So I got oat milk. Was it $1.99, I think, for the Tetra Packs, and I'm putting that away because when Amy comes to visit in April, she drinks oat milk, and so the oatmeal is good until July, I think. That's the best before date, but we all know best before date means nothing. So, and when we were at Walmart, I also picked up a couple of oat nogs. So I'm going to put those away, and they're good until sometime. Best before date is July or August or something. So, yeah. But they were more expensive. They were $3 and something at Walmart. Was it at Walmart? Or was it at... Oh, it could have been at Superstore. Can't remember. So, and then last night, I was doing okay yesterday. I was really doing okay until we got to about St. Laurent. And when we got there, I was starting to, get really tired and sore and that kind of thing. So last night, I was in the house, everything, by about 10 after 5 or quarter after 5, no later than that. And so I fed Lily Bell and the cats. And got my pajamas on and crawled into bed. I got my pills ready, and I just had garlic toast for supper. Yeah, garlic toast and cheese. My cheese. And so I had that, and then I had a big glass of eggless nog. I don't know what you call it, but anyways, non-dairy, non-egg nog. And so I had that, and I watched the rest of the news, and then I was working on my journal, and I was getting so tired. I didn't even finish it last night because I couldn't even finish it. But I was trying to write, and I was falling asleep. So I just closed it up. I didn't have the energy even to put Lily Bell out for the last time last night. I did not have energy. I didn't get up to lock the door. I just turned off the light, and I was gone. I was gone before my head hit the pillow. Get down. It was, yeah. And I slept. I was up, Sydney. I was up once during the night to go to the bathroom. And it was, what got me up was Sydney, and he was throwing up, which is typical. And so yeah, he's just up and roaming around, and his bottom looks a little bit sore, but he's not feeling any pain that I can tell. But they give him Medicam, and Medicam is good for at least 24 hours. And but he's sure given Jonah a break. So today is a down day. I didn't get dressed. I'm exhausted. I'm pooped. I'm just pooped. Sydney, what are you doing? I don't know what you threw down. Oh. So, on my crocheting, I did 1 whole row. No, 2 rows, I believe. So I did do that. Sydney! I guess that hasn't changed. Sydney! Just a container of beads. And yes, the lid is on. So, but yeah. So at the thrift store yesterday, if you were 60 and older, you got 10% off. So that was pretty good. So I'm always looking for skirts because I've just been going around, like I have about maybe 4 skirts, and I just go around and around and around and around. But it gets to be a little bit on the boring side. So thankfully Sydney, I found them, and they were only $3.99 each. I'm not one for, if I don't buy new unless I absolutely have to, like underwear and bras and socks, right? Otherwise, I buy used. Clothes are way too expensive. So what I spent yesterday was under $20 there at Sally Ann. They had yarn there, but they didn't have enough of it for me to make something with. So, yeah. But I was... Sydney! He's at my, the statue of the Blessed Virgin Mary. And there's a small rosary on it. And that's what he's playing with. Sydney! I got my water close by here. Yeah, I do. Oh. There. Done. So, yeah. So otherwise, that's about it. I'm very tired today. I got most of the dishes done. I cleaned up the mess there from Lilybell. So that's done. Oh, when I was at Dollar Tree, I found a whole bunch of wooden signs that I'm just going to sand down and I can reuse. And, there's some that were like mason jars. Those ones were plain, unfinished wood. So, but it's very thin wood. It was $1.50. And so I can just whitewash it and do that. And I think I got one as a snow globe. And then I got some ones that were longer. And I'm just going to sand those down and repurpose them. And I mean, $1.50. Like I can't buy them anywhere else for $1.50. So, which is good. They didn't have much in the way of stickers. Dollar Tree here, I was not impressed. I was not impressed. It just wasn't, I don't know. Like they had washi tape, but the washi tape was so narrow and it really, I'd give you 10 cents for it, but that's about it. And, yeah. So that's it. So I'm going to see how my day goes. And I'm going to try and continue on here. And I'm just taking it easy today. I'm not doing much. Sydney, I don't know where he is, but he's not his zoom, 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 zoom. So, yeah. Oh, I found some other, like, mason jar type things, but it was thicker wood. Like they were wooden blocks almost. So I'm going to take them and sand them down, and I can put a small design on there. And that, so I just thought I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Right? I'll take one and I'll just sand it down and I'll just whitewash paint it, and put maybe some gray on the cap part, and then put a few little lines on it and keep that jute twine around it. Oh, I got two. It was either 2 or 3, and they look like big gift tags. Those are unfinished. So I got them. The unfinished ones are better, I find. So, yep. I just got to find the time now to finish stuff. So, but, oh dear, excuse me. It's 20 after 10. And that's it. I'm taking it easy all day. All day. So, all right, everyone. So, thank you for all your prayers and comments for Sydney. And Sydney he's got no bells to jingle now. I didn't get him a collar. I should have got him a collar, but I didn't even get to the pet department. But, yeah. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Lilybell. Sydney is over there. And Jonah's up on top of the sofa. And, yeah, Sydney is not nearly zooming around. He's just walking around, and that's it. I'm sure he feels a little bit off still with the Medicam. So, but he behaved himself. He was good. Everything, not a problem. So, all right, everyone. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. So, Sydney's trying to engage Jonah a little bit, but he's not as vicious as he was. So, he just kind of, Sydney, we'll see how the day goes. Jonah had enough. He's giving him a good swat and biting him. Not that he draws blood or anything. No, he's got the paw. He's got a paw there on Sydney holding him back. It's funny. All right, everyone. So I pray that you all have a very good Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday already. And it's the 8th of December, 2022. Oh my gosh. Like this month is just flying by. So on Tuesday, we have the rally for the hospital. So hopefully we can, there'll be a lot of people turning out for that rally. I'm going. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, everyone, have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Doodle-doodles, everybody.